After a lot of hard work and dedication, these 10 seniors are saying goodbye to not only Millard West, but to the Catalyst and the Wildcat News as well.
I'm Edison Geiler. I'm the editor-in-chief and co-anchor of the MWHS Wildcat News.
My name is Emma Baker, and I'm the editor-in-chief of the print paper.
My name is Jasmine Hermosillo, and I am the Catalyst online editor-in-chief.
I'm Jenna Reynolds, and I'm the features editor of the newspaper and the co-anchor of the MWHS Wildcat News.
I'm John Willis, and I am the STRIV executive producer.
I'm Anna BLUMENTHAL, and I am the entertainment editor.
I'm Dana Summers, and I'm the news director for the Catalyst.
My name is Tommy Wright. I'm the chief photographer.
I'm CJ Fox, and I'm a staff reporter.
I'm Maddie Christensen, and I'm a staff reporter.
It's kind of cliche, but journalism's kind of like been in my blood. So my grandma was actually the first journalism advisor at Millard West, so I've kind of had a long connection. My dad also worked for the KXVO Omaha news station for a few years, so I feel like journalism's been something I've been naturally attracted to. So I joined Intro, but I decided to join Advanced my sophomore year. I almost dropped the class, but my grandma and father convinced me that I should stay.
The summer between my sophomore and junior year, I had pretty recently quit football, and I still wanted to stay involved with sports, and I heard about the STRIV program, and so I emailed Mr. Hilburn, and he kind of started to get me involved with the STRIV program, started doing games for them, and then after my junior year, I realized this is the kind of stuff I wanted to do, and so dropped choir, joined journalism, and haven't looked back.
I would say what's kept me in the class is telling people stories. There's a lot of stories in the school that haven't been told, aren't being told, and so being able to do that brings a lot of pride.
Journalism holds a really special place in my heart because of all the people that I get to meet through it. I've always been a people person, and I really love meeting people, but the people in journalism especially Mr. Hilburn and all the staff I get to have these special relationships with and dive into other people's stories with.
I'd say photography has had a pretty big impact on my time in journalism. Just being able to go to all these events and then sharing the photos and stories with people has been really fun, and I've just enjoyed getting to go to all the events like the NSA state events, the College World Series, College Game Day. Those have all been really fun. My favorite memories would definitely have to be from the national conventions. We went to Chicago my sophomore year, which was fun. We road tripped, and then I really liked DC, which was my junior year.
I love covering sports. It's what I love to do, and so I get a thrill off of being at sporting events and getting to write stories and call games, and so I just say being able to cover all those sports has really kept me in the class.
My favorite story, it's definitely a tie between the Evan Myasik feature that I did or the Dominic Zolan feature that I did, and that one placed at state, so that's probably my favorite one.
Well, my favorite story I've ever done it's actually a tie between two, and it's doing the Tiny House feature or doing the Turkey Wars feature, which both went on to win state with my partner Dana Summers.
My favorite project that I've done is my broadcast called No Pain, No Gains. I did it over my best friend Vivian, and it was really cool just to get to showcase her work in dance and get to kind of share that with everyone.
Mine was probably the one I did over James Conway earlier this year, just because he's someone I've known for like 7 years, so just an easy person to interview, and it was a pretty good story.
I would say one of my favorite stories is titled Superhero Training Camp, and it's about Josh Pachunka, and he played a bunch of unified sports, and so I got to cover that a little bit.
After high school, I'm planning on attending UNL, and I'm going to study journalism there.
I'm going to go to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and I'm going to study sports media and communication.
Next year, I will be attending the University of Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'm going to be majoring in journalism.
I will be attending the University of Nebraska at Lincoln next year, and I'm actually going to be majoring in journalism. I will be attending the University of Nebraska at Lincoln, and I think I'm majoring in journalism.
I am going to the University of Nebraska at Kearney to study sports broadcasting.
I plan on going to the University of Missouri-Columbia or Mizzou to study journalism. I'm planning on majoring in journalism in college, and then I'm hoping to maybe get into travel writing or fashion writing with my future.
I will be attending the University of Missouri-Columbia in the fall to study journalism with an emphasis in broadcasting.
And now, for one last time,
For the MWHS Wildcat News.
For the MWHS Wildcat News.
For the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been
Anna Blumenthal.
John Willis.
DJ Fox.
Maddie Christensen.
Dana Summers.
Jasmine Hermosillo Padilla.
Tenley Wright.
Emma Baker.
Then Jenna Reynolds.
And Edison Geiler signing off.